What up my DJ friends, it's Jason here from Custom Cans, and I'm going to tell you how to turn the rather drab, boring set of HC25s into something a bit more DJ appropriate, a bit brighter, help you stand out for just 30 British pounds. We've been making pimped out pairs of HC25s for probably 15 years now. They've always been quite expensive, you know, you're looking at £200 to get in the market for one of these, whereas if you've already got a set of HC25s knocking around, now we've got another option where you can just replace the ear cut covers. Now then, if you stick around, I'm going to show you how to fit them. So for this operation, we're going to need a T6 screwdriver and some kind of pry tool, or maybe a small flat-headed screwdriver. First of all, we're going to undo the T6 screws on the cable clamp. One. And then I'll just half undo the second one and slide that away. And then, just to stop me from losing the screws, I'm going to pop that screw back in. Then at the top of the ear cup, there's a cable here, which you should be able to unplug. So just wiggle it a little bit and that will pop out. Do that on the other side. Then to remove the ear cup from the headband, we'll just pull that off and then click. Next, remove the pad. So we're gonna just pop our finger in underneath the pad there and remove that. And there's also a foam disc. Keep that with the pad. Next, the casing, this outer bit that we're going to remove, you'll see there's a join around the edge here, about 1 millimeter from the edge, and that's where you want to get a screwdriver or a pry tool in and just pry that up. And then what I normally do is I slide that around the edge until it goes pop a couple of times. There we go, and then that will come out. Inside, there's a little felt disc. You're going to remove that and put that back on the driver. Find which way up your ear cup goes, because there's a hole there for the cable to go in. You want to make sure you get the cover the same way up. Pop that on, press until it clicks. Then it's pretty much the reverse of that. Now I'm going to put the pads on. This is probably going to be a bit more difficult for you because I've done this about 1,000 times. But we hook the edge over here and then hold that on with your fingers. Then hook the edge on around that's done. And then we pop it all back together. So then it's just the reverse of that. We're going to pop the ear cup back on, undo your cable clamp on one side just so you can get it open. Tuck the cables around the right side, so if you wear this on the right, make sure these come basically behind your ear. Looks a little bit neater once you put them all back together. And then we're going to screw that back up, tighten it on both sides. And you want to tighten it over the shrink tube on the cable, that will hold it all in place nicely. I normally slide this down a little bit to get the connector in the top, it just gives you a bit more space. And then the other side's a bit easy because we don't have a cable clamp. Pop that side on, plug that in, and we're good to go. There you go, it's pretty easy and a nice way to customise your HC25s on the cheap. So as you can see, it's a really cost-effective, pretty straightforward way of really pimping out your HC25s. So if you're interested in this for yourself or as a gift, I'll leave a link in the description, or you can just head over to the Custom Can shop. We'll try and make it nice and easy for you to find on there. Anyway, it's been super awesome hanging out, and I'll see you guys again.